Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys like a quick, basic, easy, neutral eyeshadow kind of look. Takes about 20 minutes, no hassle, and this is kind of going to be geared towards beginners, so it's really going to be a few affordable products I'm going to use, just because as a beginner you don't want to go for like high-end products. And I'm going to talk about the brushes I'm using, the products I'm using. So the first thing we're going to do, well, first of all, I've done my eyebrows as I always do, and I'm wearing foundation and powder. The foundation I'm wearing is the Black Up powder, Black Up foundation, and I'm wearing my MAC powder, so that's what's going on in my face right now. The first thing we're going to start off with is obviously a base. I'm going to be using basically, first of all, let me just explain what that is. A base is basically what you put on your eyelid, which is here, to kind of prep the colors, because it helps the colors to come out more. It helps the colors to be vibrant. It just gives it something for it to stick to. What I'm going to be using today is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Lane Low. If you're white, I think what's the one that they use? But this one, Lane Low, I think is for like darker skinned women like myself. So I really like this one. But now this one, guys, honestly, it's MAC, and we all know MAC is hella expensive. And as a beginner, you really don't want to go for MAC like straight off the bat. So I would definitely recommend the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I love this. I used it previously. What am I saying? I used this recently. I love it. It's amazing. It's white. I'm not going to use this one today though. I'm going to use my MAC one just because I really like the MAC one. Alright, so let's begin, yeah? So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to take my brush. I've used this brush before, obviously. That's why it's obviously looks used. That all over my lid. You guys, please excuse my manicure. I have a situation going on. So just in case you see that, don't mind it. Just put that all over the lid. As you can see that it's kind of my skin tone in a way, slightly. I'm literally just using the flat brush. Some people like to use their fingers, but honestly, I don't like to use my fingers to apply any of this thing. Like, I don't like to use my fingers to apply foundation. I don't like to use my fingers to apply literally anything. Just because I really don't like to get my hands dirty. Basically, what I like to do is I like to blend it in. I could have sworn I brought the brush. I could have sworn. Blend that into my skin. And now this brush is just a random brush I got on eBay. Really cheap. I got it a long time ago, so I don't know if I'll be able to find the link. But basically you just need like a big fluffy brush that can kind of just do the blending for you. Okay, I think that's alright. Like I said before, you can definitely use the NYX Jumbo Pencil. It's really affordable and it does the same job. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply a transition color. Basically what that is transition color between your lid, your skin, and the colors that you're going to put on later. So you need something that's close to your skin color, close to your skin tone, just so that it's nice and you can almost not see the colors blending inwards. I like to use this brush. It's a Morphe brush. Morphe is really inexpensive. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M502 brush. It's really like a sort of fluffy-ish, slightly big. Crease area is kind of big, so you need something that's kind of slightly big. Now I'm going to be using this color right here. It's an orangey, slightly close to my skin tone. So we're just going to put that on my crease. You definitely don't want to use a shader brush for this. I feel like I see some eyeshadow looks and it looks like they've put the color with a shader brush, and I'm thinking, okay, no. Also, you definitely don't need to buy like Sigma brushes or like expensive high-end brushes. You can use any type of brush and you still do the same thing. Don't be intimidated by the brush. I mean, it's a brush, not a knife. If you feel like, you know, it's difficult, just Fake it till you make it. Just act like you know, act like you know what you're doing. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to add a crease color. And basically the crease is this bit here. And we're going to use a slightly different brush for this. We want to go for a slightly smaller brush. So the brush I'm going to be using for my crease is the Morphe M433 brush. It's a slightly smaller brush. It's kind of perfect for the crease because it just goes in like freely. I'm going to go for this color. It's like a brown, slightly brown color. Gently. I like to put that on the crease and then kind of blend it upwards. Just so it's not. Blend it into the transition color. So you see that you formed a nice gradient. Basically, the idea of eyeshadow here is that it should be literally a shadow. Like, the colors should appear like as if they're almost not there. So everything should literally blend into each other. It should be a shadow. You don't see a shadow. You just kind of know it's there, but it's not really like in your face. I don't know if that would make any sense, but yeah. So I'm going to actually go back to my transition color and kind of clean that up a bit, slightly. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to define the crease even more. I'm going to go for like a straight up black or just something slightly darker, just so that will give the eyes a bit more depth in the crease. I'm going to use a different brush for that. To define the crease, I'm going to use black. You don't have to use black if you don't want to use black. You can go for like a really deep brown color, but I'm just gonna go for black. By the way, this is a Morphe 35M palette, so just gonna focus that in the crease. I'm using a Morphe M514 brush for this. Honestly, the brushes you use are so important. Like if you use, I need a smaller brush for this. And of course, you just want to blend, as always. The bad thing about using black is that you have to do a lot of blending. Like, I literally don't want to see any hash lines when I use black because it's so easy to mess it up. With eyeshadow, you're really just gonna stay there and literally just be blending for like minutes on end. Now this is the part we use a shader brush. I'm gonna go into my Naked 2 palette and I will use a rose gold color, and that's what's gonna go all over my lid. Now I just go with a clean brush. There's nothing on this brush. I just try to make sure that there is no clear visible line between those two colors. What do you guys think? And this is basically how I do it. I don't like to put in my inner corner, not all the time, because honestly sometimes I really don't like the look of it, but if that's what you're into, then definitely do that, but I'm not doing that. I think this is basically it for the eyes. I will just do the rest of my face and I'll be back just so that you can see how everything kind of goes in together. So guys, it has gone a little bit darker since I was here, and so just in case it's dark, just know that it's because it gets really dark so early. So yeah, I just finished up my face, did my contour, my highlight. I decided to go for a red lip today just because I just want to show you guys the finished completed look. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys like videos like this. Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up just so that I can get the idea. I would definitely see you in my next video.